Top aviation facts. Black box location. Contrary to popular belief, black boxes in airplanes are not black but brightly colored, usually bright orange, to make them more visible in wreckage. World's shortest commercial flight. The world's shortest commercial flight lasts just 1.5 to 2 minutes, covering a distance of about 1.7 miles between Westray and Papa Westray in Scotland. World's longest commercial flight. Singapore Airlines operates the world's longest commercial flight, connecting Newark and Singapore, covering a distance of over 9,500 miles. First woman pilot. Amelia Earhart was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean in 1932. Airplane lavatory. The flushing mechanism in an airplane toilet is so powerful that it can withstand a 2.5 cm, 1-inch ball without clogging. Flights per day. On average, there are over 100,000 commercial flights worldwide every day. In-flight births. Approximately 1 in every 26 million passengers gives birth during a flight. Flight altitudes. Commercial aircraft typically cruise at altitudes ranging from 30,000 to 43,000 feet. Paperless cockpit. Modern cockpits increasingly use electronic flight bags, EFBs, reducing the need for paper charts and manuals. Airplane windows. Airplane windows are made of multiple layers to withstand pressure differences and ensure safety. Skydiving from space. Felix Baumgartner set the record for the highest skydive in 2012, jumping from a capsule at the edge of space at an altitude of 128 to 100 feet. Supersonic commercial travel. The Concorde, a supersonic passenger jet, could travel faster than the speed of sound and halve the time of transatlantic flights. Fly-by-wire systems. Many modern aircraft use fly-by-wire systems where electronic signals replace traditional manual flight controls. World's busiest airport. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport consistently ranks as the world's busiest airport in terms of passenger traffic. Flight attendants. Ellen Church, a registered nurse, became the world's first flight attendant in 1930. Bird strike. Aircraft occasionally collide with birds in flight, leading to bird strikes. Airports use various methods to deter birds, such as using trained falcons. Airplane evacuation. A standard for airplane evacuation is 90 seconds, during which all passengers and crew should be able to exit the aircraft in case of an emergency. Fastest speed in a fixed-wing aircraft. The North American X-15 holds the record for the fastest speed ever recorded by a manned aircraft, reaching a speed of Mach 6.7, 45 and 20 miles per hour. Longest non-stop solo flight. In 2006, American adventurer Steve Fossett completed the first solo non-stop, non-refueled circumnavigation of the world in the Global Flyer aircraft, covering 26,389 miles in 67 hours and 2 minutes. Longest distance flown solo by a woman. In 1937, Amelia Earhart set the record for the longest solo flight by a woman, covering 2,026 miles non-stop from Honolulu, Hawaii to Oakland, California. Youngest person to fly around the world. Solo. In 2014, Matt Guthmiller, at the age of 19, became the youngest person to fly solo around the world. First Indian commercial flight. Date: February 18, 1911. Piloted by J.R.D. Tata, the first commercial flight in India took place between Allahabad and Naini, covering a distance of approximately 6 miles. First Indian woman commercial pilot. Name: Durba Banerjee. Date: 1956. Durba Banerjee became the first Indian woman to earn a commercial pilot's license. First Indian woman to command a commercial aircraft. Name: Prem Mathur. Date: 1966. Prem Mathur made history by becoming the first Indian woman to command a commercial aircraft. First Indian woman to fly solo around the world. Name: Captain Arohi Pandit. Date: 2019. Arohi Pandit became the first Indian woman to fly solo around the world in a light sport aircraft. First Indian non-stop commercial flight to the United States. Date: October 27, 2019. Air India operated the first non-stop commercial flight from Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi, to John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. First Indian to fly an aircraft. Name: Shivkar Bapuji Talpade. Date: 1895, unverified. Shivkar Bapuji Talpade is believed by some to have conducted a test flight with a flying machine 8 years before the Wright brothers' historic flight. First Indian civilian jet aircraft. Name: Avro 748. Date: 1960. The first Indian civilian jet aircraft, the Avro 748, was introduced by the Indian Airlines. First Indian to fly an aircraft, J.R.D. Tata earned the first pilot license issued in India in 1929. First Indian civilian pilot to fly in a war, Captain K.S. Nair flew for the British Royal Air Force during World War II, becoming the first Indian civilian pilot to participate in a war effort. First Indian to fly a fighter jet, squadron leader Shivdev Singh flew the first jet fighter, a Vampire, in the Indian Air Force in 1948.